Everybody, Glitchy here, and welcome back to Void War, in an episode where the Wailing Dog Heavy Frigate, with its commander Tiberius the Archmage, face off against the Ariokine Starflayer. At least I think that's what this is, this icon. I think it's the Starflayer. I don't quite recall. But we'll see. Will we crash and burn? Will we become part of the Vault of Souls? Or will the Raider clans take over the universe ripe for its plunder? Let's find out. Yeah, so I gave this some thought since last time. This would be nice. There is armament upgrades that I could get. Like, for example, getting a Twin Disruptor here would be pretty nuts. But the thing is, everything else about that kind of blows. I have a lot of consumes, good ones too. I have equipment. I don't really need, like, I'm sure there's upgrades, right? But I don't really necessarily need anything. And also, this is right before the boss, which means if I take a beating, I can repair. And not use my hull integrity patches. So that's probably seems like a good idea. So that's probably what I'm doing. On the power side of things, I might actually throw it at the missile bay. I mean, I have, 40% dodge. Like, that's fantastic, right? This ship feels pretty good for what we're facing, But I do have one glaring concern, and that is that my siege beam is a large portion of my damage. Very, very large portion of my damage. That worries me. If my siege beam goes down, I think I go down with it. And the other thing that concerns me is if the other ship goes demonic, then my heat beam is kind of completely useless. I can't see this doing enough damage quickly enough to matter in no oxygen, So we'll see. We have some answers to some of this stuff. I think the Ariokine has a mind control, which we don't have an answer to, so that's scary. That's actually really scary. We don't have a purge or anything, so I think we just deal with it. I don't know. We just deal with it. We're gonna lose crew probably. I don't know. It might actually behoove us to remove some weapons prior to getting there. Who knows? But anyways, let's begin. So yeah, we're gonna go this way. Let's see what fate awaits us. Maybe we don't even make it, right? Who knows? Yeah. All right. Big weapons, scary weapons. Whoa, the Fogas. That's a scary weapon there. Yeah, big weapons, scary weapons. They got a siege bombard. A lot of crew. Let us begin. Wondering how much of our resources I should burn. These deployable shields were actually, unbeknownst to me at the time, were actually a great purchase because these are going to be going on the siege beam on the boss as much as possible. At least I foresee. Alright, so did they have any spells I gotta be worried about? No, it's just combat husks. Yeah. Oh, no, I was wrong. Flaming projectile. He does have the Redeemer. Where's that going? Middle? Yeah, shields. Am I worried about this? Maybe a little bit. Just go help him out with it. It should be fine. And I should turn on my siege beam. And these are about to fire, so don't miss heavy ion. Thank you. And now we begin the barrage. Here we go. Here comes the Redeemer. Can I do something? I can. I actually can. Clip him right now. Is he alone in the room? Yes, he is. So this is the little tricky. Haha. Can he take him, actually? Let's see what happens. Because I can just recall here, right? If I follow up with this, just take him out, right? Ooh, nice siege beam hit there. He's gonna run probably, right? He always runs? Yeah, he always runs. We don't follow. We gave him the grief. That was correct of us to give. Here comes the first fire. We do have a heat beam and they're not shielded, so let's get it toasty. Is there an overlap here? There probably is. Do I care to find it? Probably not, right? We just take the easy one, easy mode out here. Yeah, let's just take Perfect fire for us. We're venting. No big deal. They're in a lot of trouble right now. We took a hit on the one we don't want to take a hit on. Ooh, that's really bad. Okay. So this is exactly what I was talking about. So first off, we need to... No, we don't need to vent that, actually. Just go do your job. And while we're at it, let's techno-site in here. Because we're going to need it. So we will be committing a Gladius here, just to... I guess sort of keep the pressure on, you know what I'm saying? Let's close the doors. I hope this guy can put that off himself. That's bad. It's not like terrible, but I said get in there, please. We got a lot of fires. Alright, go fix him. We can do without that stuff for a moment. Let's put some more fires on stuff. Just to cause havoc. Yep. Perfect. Nice. Close doors. We have our ion lance, but we don't necessarily need it just yet. I think we can actually toss a mine bolt there and get some... Yep, sure did. Got some damage. Need our siege beam entirely fixed up. So this is what I'm afraid of, pretty much, is this exact scenario. Put some fire out there because I know it's causing them a lot of problems. Nice, heat beams on. Does this cost another 3? It does, yeah. So, where's the next fire? I thought this was an event. Clearly not. We'll be alright though. What do we got? Now we're alright. Do I expect to need another Gladius? No. No, because Siege Beam's back online. Oh, go help him with that. Matter of fact, don't need that damage yourself. Close doors. Heat beam. I keep forgetting to use it. I've probably like lost a fair amount of like heat beam potential here. But we're alright. They're getting BMO Supremo. DPS is not super high with without like missiles. I'm just trying to be conservative here. Pretty conservative, to be honest with you. Maybe a little bit more than I need to. Yeah, get in there. Yeah, get in there. Close doors. Heat beam again. Yeah, just do it like that. Oh, okay. That sucks. Let's hit their... Let's use the last heavy ion here. I'll miss. Oh, nice. Perfect. Little damage, not much. Good amount of scrap there. Is oxygen gonna recover? Can I meme this? It is gonna recover. There it is. Everybody's at their, more or less at their stations. Yeah, we're good. Let's keep going. Another saucy ship here. Yeah. I know. What do they got? Another Redeemer fella, which is dangerous, but not the worst thing. I think I might actually just keep this guy here, to be honest with you. Summon the Tentacle. Day of the Tentacle. Always Day of the Tentacle. Yeah, so he's gonna do Flaming Projectile right away, right? Yep, there it is. The issue is I want to get that chest. So if I use my Translocator, I can't win in 20 seconds. Now, admittedly, I don't think I'm going to win in 20 seconds, but maybe. Projectile... Maybe here? Shields room? No. Oxygen? Yes. It's fine with me. Not a big deal. We are about the time where we want to start the barrage. Yeah, okay, we fire our lasers. Nice job. Oh yeah, and I really don't want that Redeemer, so we warp in. We think he can handle it. I wonder if it's ever correct to wait here to see if you can actually, like, clip him. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we need a missile, but I don't know. Oh, if I don't get this now, my siege beam is gonna kill it. I just realized that. Probably, right? Also, I should techno-site that. I think I'm okay if it dies, honestly. Like, it's just, it is what it is. Okay, get out of there, crewmate. Oh, you're in oxygen deprivation. If he is not careful, I can clip him here. I know. Okay, scary amount of damage coming, but not scary enough. What's he at? 25? Oh, he's immune to fire, isn't he? Yeah, he is. Which makes it difficult, but that's okay. Not, like, overtly so. So we need that teleportation thing to come up here in a moment. We also need that beam to not hit that room. Oh, that's okay. That's a-okay. Oh, let's mind blast this idiot. Whatever. Where's their oxygen, actually? Oh, it is right there. It's actually damaged. I didn't realize. Am I scared about that? He's immune to fire. He can handle it. Yeah, we're pretty okay with what's happening here. They're actually potentially gonna have a problem here. Yeah, they're gonna have a problem here. Because they're actually running out of oxygen. Can I starve them out? Hold on a second. I have to turn off my siege beam right now to starve them out. It does expose me to more dangers, right? It's tough to say. I have a lot of scrap. I think I'm actually just gonna keep going. Yeah, just take them out. It's all good. Yeah. Goodbye. We're okay with that. Okay, maybe not. That was barely any scrap. Maybe we're not. Maybe we should have killed him. That wasn't a lot of scrap. Jeez. That's okay. Am I looking to upgrade anything right now? I have one power bar. I know I have some power sort of floating, right? Technically speaking. I mean, I know oxygen could use it, but I mean, there's better uses, I think. Engines itself could use it. I could also just upgrade these three things, have them maxed out. That is pretty strong, to be honest with you. But no, I think it's here. I think it's here. I'm trying to think what I would need at the vendor with over 200 scrap. There are things. There's definitely things. No, you know what? No, I said I'd leave you here, and I meant it. Does kind of worry me that he's low health. But not too much. I think we are okay to continue. 2 jumps? I think we can do 2 jumps. We alright? Another meaty ship. These are nothing but meaty ships. Yeah, I know. No, I don't want to deploy Siege Beam just yet. Oh, but I do want to deploy the Tentacle. How many casters? Same thing? Yeah, just the same guy, pretty much. I can't keep clutching on this guy to interrupt. Well, I can. I just need to not leave him in there. Get out of there for the time being, please. Thank you. Alright, he's doing the thing. We do the hop in. And do I want to duel him a little bit? No, I don't. He's very low health. No, I don't. Ooh, I missed my window here with the siege beam. Whoops. That's okay. We're okay. We know we have the combination of things that will work out in our favor. Get back to your station, please. All right, nice. So there's the nice first hit there. Let's put a fire in these 4. I want to sort of crowd up the weapons because I want them to be down. And boy, are they taking damage. Oh yeah. Ideally, what I should be doing here is just covering with the technowires and swapping off of my disruption targets. But this is spooky enough to where, you know, I'm doing it this way for now, right? But it's okay. It's going okay. Like I'm not too worried about it. Like right here, I could just hit engines or something, but there really is not a ton of reason to, right? This poor husk is getting hammered. They're getting trashed. Yeah, they got trashed. We're trashing ships right now, man. That's pretty good. A Storm Cannon 1 and a... So this is not really what you want to see, right? It just really isn't. The Fury missile is a cool idea. We have a lot of missiles, right? What's my other? I wish I could see. I think it's a Storm Cannon 2, the other one that I have, right? I don't quite recall. I don't think I need another one, to be honest with you. I think I'm just gonna do the missile template. Alright, back to stations. Strongly considering a heal here, but we'll see. So the good thing about this is the low charge time and that it is lightning fast, right? But it costs 2 missiles. The point of this is just to get some early poke, which might be useful to us, to be completely honest with you. Alright, so one final jump here. What awaits the Wailing Dog? Ugh, that's not what you want to see, to be honest. That's a shed load of casters. They're all flaming projectile too. That's very scary. Is their commander the same guy? Yeah, Redeemer gentleman. And they have a Husrak. Do they have a launch bay? This is a little scary. Just a teeny bit scary here. Some of the tentacle we're gonna be using it. We always do, but you know. All right, here come the flaming proj. This is really all right. Is he doing the big spell? He is, yeah. Right? Yeah. Okay, so go punch him in the face real quick. Nice. And because you have next to no health, come back, because you might be standing in fire for a moment here. Okay, those are lucky hits on that. We need to deploy our combo here. Hopefully they'll get too busy with repairing and such. Yeah. This guy have... No. Afraid to pull this guy off, but just go help him real quick. That one should be fine. That's a double fire there. That's worrisome, but not like the worst. Okay, another fire. Go help him real quick. You're at doors. You're gonna be fine. Why is... Alright, get out of there. Yeah. That's bad. I don't like this guy being solo, to be honest with you. Ooh. I guess I must have not paid enough attention here. Hit him with a Gladius. I don't know how I... Oh, it got ioned probably. That sucks. Ah. Unfortunate poison ping there. At least it's a guy that... Yeah, at least it's a guy that didn't have anything on him. Let's techno site here. Alright, cool. Very unfortunate poison ping there. Not what you want to see, but it's one less free gentleman roaming the ship to help. You know what I'm saying? I think we'll still be alright, but here come more flaming projectiles. This ship really kind of sucks, to be completely honest with you. This is causing quite a bit of consternation here. Okay, he'll handle that. That's not a big deal. Give him a heat beam. We need to get out of here, man. That's not good. I might even vent that, to be honest. I can't be losing all this HP to fire. The problem is by the time... Well, yeah. Let's do it like this. Don't. Yeah, don't. Just stay on weapons. It's fine. Okay, he'll handle that one. Captain will handle that one. He's okay. And we open the door right here. I think we're gonna be okay. That one I'm more worried about. We actually just vent right here too. I think we're alright. This dude is being a champion, putting out fires. That's not good. They're dead. Let's see where this lands. That's really not where I wanted to land. Get the hell out of there, brother. No way he insta-killed him. He's not even in the room. That's incredible. That's incredible. That's so uncool. Yeah. So that guy just unfortunately had 2 hull munitions that I don't believe I get back. So, bummer. But we have a lot of them. But again, it's less crew, so that is concerning. We should probably hop here. Yeah, let's just get out of here. We'll fix our problems at the shop. Super bummer. Yeah. Alright. Well, let's look at the shop here in a moment. So, this guy, I guess, is just here, and I'll have him as a sort of rotation for the siege beam, because the siege beam is just that important, to be completely honest with you. Safe stations, yeah. So that sucks. We don't have any... Like, the husks are husks, right? Don't get me wrong, but it's helpful to have more stuff just wandering around, right? I don't think we're going to necessarily get a missile. I actually think I might sell my Gladius missile, because I feel like for what I wanted, the Fury will do just fine. What modules do we have? Demonic units. This is so late. It always hits. I will be getting this, if only to guarantee that that first lance hit will always hit. Now, Shield Charger is very interesting. Shield Charger is so interesting. I don't think we have the power for it. I guess it depends. If we are okay with it being, if we're okay with pulling power off of something else. But I might just be outright buying it. Shield Charger seems so strong. For those moments where, well, when we need it, right? Yeah, let me think about it. I'm definitely buying this, though. For sure. Because this will... I'm hoping this doesn't count the beam. I'm going to have to time that quite a bit. Let's look at missiles real quick. Hey, look, an ion damage. Ion damage missile. So the issue I have with this is, realistically, the Fury kind of does the same thing, just at the cost of one more missile. Given the amount of missiles I have right now, I think I'm okay with having the 2-second charge time, right? And the like 2 seconds quicker, the faster projectile speed, and just at the very like minor cost. The Saber missile is decent with 2 hull damage, but not good enough. And then the Heavy Disruptor. This is where I would consider getting something else. 16 seconds, right? So you still beat the amount of ion damage that this deals. I might actually buy that one. Yeah, that one might be potential, and then probably sell both of these. And it covers like half of the cost, and then keep my antimatter when I feel comfortable to do damage. I might do that, yeah. I'm really worried about this heat beam. This heat beam becomes completely useless if I make the ship demonic. At least it feels like it's going to become completely useless. And the last time I was able to control that by leaving things alive. This time, if I have the whole ship on fire, I don't see how the heck I'm going to... you know, not kill everything. But, yeah. This Heavy Disruptor is very tempting. And I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to pull the trigger on this. At 1 munitions cost, yeah. At the very least, I'm going to get rid of this and get this. Yeah, for sure. So now, before we buy the ship upgrade and or repair, which we most certainly are repairing, and probably buying every single munition out, if we can. We should be able to, yeah. Damn. Oh, no, sorry. I thought I needed to repair for 20 scrap worth. No, not at all. Okay, but before I do that, I gotta look at upgrades, right? Okay, so I need 1 power bar. I have 1 power bar available. I guess I don't have to upgrade anything else. Does that just solve a problem? The issue is, well, I have 1 power bar that I will be able to put elsewhere. So I gotta remember that. And I could pull from oxygen, which is dangerous but doable. I don't love to do it, but it is doable. I think the shield charger is worth it. And I am gonna buy it. I'm gonna put it here. I don't know if that's the best room or not, but that's okay. And we're gonna do that. Upgrade. We're gonna put it in the shield charger. That gives us a 10-second on a 20-second CD. That seems fine. So every 30 seconds or so, we have a shield charger. I don't remember the Ariokine Slayer's weapons either, so that might be relevant. The question then being, when we get that extra power bar, I probably don't want to just throw it on oxygen. Maybe I do, but I don't think so. I think I really am just gonna put it here, right? I think so. And then so whenever this goes offline, I can throw the power in here. And what does it go to? 15-second duration, which is pretty strong. You know, it's 50% more for a pretty reasonable cost. The follow-up question is, do I do something like this? Maybe something like this. Sensor strength, whatever. Door reinforcement might actually be slightly better. And then if I want, I could actually sell something, get to 50 here. And no, I don't, because I want to buy munitions just to be absolutely certain that I have enough. And then at that point, I could just spend freely and repair. Yeah, okay, never mind. These don't sell for much, do they? 9. Is that each, or is that? Well, yeah, it would have to be each, right? So 18. I don't actually know. Maybe it's like 4.5, but that would be weird. How does the game even calculate 4.5? I don't know. I'll think about that here in a moment. Let's repair max when we know we're doing that. And then let's think a little bit about the munitions we're going to need. We always want to at least have 3, obviously, right? In case something happens to our siege beam. I'm thinking keep, like, let's say 4 or 5 reuses, right? So that's around 15 munitions, not including the first one. That gives us a lot of room to breathe with our antimatter bomb, I think. We do want to probably load the heavy disruptor first, though. If I had to guess. I wonder how greedy we can get here. Is 5 dodge worth just having like one of these powered? I wonder. I truly wonder. Let's look at our equipment real quick as well. Because I really do want to have, man, I just don't have it. Those 2 guys, they had tool slots. That's really what I was using them for. I mean, I can remove this, right? That might be worth it for one more hull repair, just to have it. Also, I should probably do this. This kind of sucks, this kind of maneuver, but I think it might be worth it. Well, this guy's gonna almost full heal, right? Let's do it on the people that need it. Actually, I guess it is just him, but this is my jumper, right? This guy isn't interrupting. I think this is a worthy use right here. Or we just keep it on him for the time being and use it when need be. And what will likely happen is I'll fumble it. I'll fumble it and forget. It's, you know, it's alright. It is A-okay. If it happens, you know, we're only human. But so if we're not using all these, right, we might as well sell some of them. So let's sell some. Oh, it is. Wow, these are this is fantastic to buy some of these then, huh? Yeah. I kind of, man, we don't have enough tool slots, that's all. Maybe 4 shield is wrong. I just really want to defend my siege beam because it's my entire damage. It's my entire damage. That's why I want to have 2 of these out. I could accept that I'm not gonna interrupt any casters. The problem with that is I know there's a mind control guy, and I would like to interrupt that if at all possible. There might actually be two mind control guys. So that tool slot, unfortunately, I think needs to stay. Really, I think we're locked in to stuff. The only big change is whether or not I use this heal now, or if I put a whole integrity patch in there. But I think I keep it this way. The heal kind of helps counter any mind control damage that may happen as well. Potentially, yeah. I think so. I think that'll be okay-ish. Yeah. Which means we can sell some stuff. Yeah. As much as I want to keep this, I don't see it happening. So we might as well just get some extra scrap for it. All right. So 182 We don't really want to buy anything else other than munitions and any last-minute upgrades, right? Do I care about this autopilot? My captain very rarely leaves, but this would let him leave, right? So that is a consideration. I think I do want this, though. 15% charge on the antimatter. That could matter. Huh, get it? That could anti-matter. Oh, stupid. Yeah, let's get that, and then we'll have it ready to rumble. Yeah, I think so. All right, and then I feel like I'm probably metagaming, maybe a little too much here, but I don't know. Seems like I might need it. If so, I could buy 2 upgrades here or 1 and change. I think just the command throne and... Oh no, I can no longer buy command throne and doors. I went too far. You know what? We're making the call. Yeah, we're making the call. Whatever. All right, we've completely maxed out on munitions. Nice. Anyways, yeah, that's right. We are a child. That is correct. I think this right here. And I haven't forgotten anything else, I don't think. Let's upgrade it. That's fine. We commit. Everybody's going to heal for the most part. Up to near their max health, with this guy being the exception. Alright. I think we're ready. As ready as we're going to be at any rate. We need to make sure we fire the heavy ion lance first. We need to make sure. And then we have our extra power bar on the missile bay, and then once the ion lance is offline forever, we take that power bar off, right, and put it here probably, or just as necessary. I probably can't power down my ion lance safely. It takes way too long to come back up, probably. And we have turbo reinforced doors pretty much. I know why these don't matter to be reinforced, but I always wonder why they don't just upgrade visually, like either way, you know? But yeah, alright. Okay, here we go. Ariokine Slayer. Yep. Starflayer, excuse me. Yeah, I know. Wargthul. That's fun. Alright, so who's the mind controller? Yeah, so there's 2 of them, actually. Yeah, I don't like that, to be completely honest with you. Don't like that in the slightest. So they have DPS, and I forget which one this is, to be completely honest with you. They have Thralls, they have the Terror, Amp, 3-shot volley that ionizes, 3-shot volley with high breach chance. That is honestly not a ton of, like, personal, like, ship damage. The real danger is going to be the mind control and just, like, loss of control in general on my ship, which I cannot counter. Okay. We're a little scared. It's mainly the mind control that makes me scared, to be honest. Okay, so he's casting, so I can clip it right now. Alright, cool. So that's interrupted. I'll summon the Day of the Tentacle. Always remember. Recall that. Alright. Go back to your station. And this one I can do nothing about, I don't think, unless this takes, somehow, this takes 18 seconds, but I know it doesn't. Alright, let's cover some of our systems, right? Might as well. And then now we deploy our siege beam. And we get ready to fire here. Maybe the shield might do the mind control, right? Who knows? What system do I cover here is my question. Maybe... Tricky. Shields might be good. Weapons is always good. I'm thinking shields because it covers more people. Also, if I catch this... oh no, what do I twin disruptor here? There's no, like, overall weapons. Probably the ion, right? Maybe? I'm actually gonna go over here for now. Oh, I can disrupt her too. No, that's not what not heat beam. Let's auto shoot for now. Let's do it like that and see what happens. I'm not set on that, but it's fine. I need this to... Oh, it always will hit. Yeah, that's right. Ooh! Where's the mind control projectile? Not sure. Also, I just got an achievement. Did it miss? Is it slow? Oh, did it ping on this shield? That would be incredible if that's what happened. I wasn't paying attention enough. Oh, and there begins the siege of the beam. Nice. We do heat beam, but where do we heat beam? Where do we want to heat beam? Probably like right here. No. Alright, so let's think about this a little bit. I want some important systems to be on fire. I also don't necessarily want to kill them all. Or I want to avoid it as long as possible. They got a mighty dodge chance. Let's actually put the engine room on fire here. Oh, if I keep the thrall. Yeah, no, it is a thrall room. I always said throne room. I guess that there are two things here that are named that. If I keep the thrall room up, that alone might do it. Let's try that. Let's put a bunch of fires out. Or put a bunch of fires in. We're going to see how this rolls. At some point, I'll switch to the antimatter. We're doing a stellar job here. Is this going to... Do I want to ping that? There's really no reason not to. Oh, it missed. I mean, that's good that it missed, but I wasted my thing. Is anything broken? I don't think so. I don't believe so. There goes another shot. Unfortunate that something missed. I don't actually know what. I don't want to hit the thrall room there. Let's put something else on fire. Yeah. Alright. So that guy's stunned. I should actually use another shield here. And that'll be that. We're doing good. We're doing good. We feel like we're doing good. Keep that thing down. Nice. Oh, I really did not notice the mind control coming. He'll be okay. Something planked on this shield. I really did not even notice. Thankfully, the heat beam is not really gonna have an easy time killing the big blood knights, which helps us. Good damage. Good damage. Good damage. The ship is about halfway. I think I'm gonna... They're gonna get their big burst here soon, right? Yeah, there it is. Powerful energy surround the enemy's vessel systems, closing fissures and rejoining broken circuitry. Crew reinforcements, systems repaired, and intruders detected. So we have big tents, right? Yeah, big tentacle spawn. Okay. So, this is scary. He's actually just gonna mulch that guy, right? Yeah. And then let's see if the... Oh, I don't want that guy to... Yeah, just kill that guy outright. That guy's dead. We have our own tentacles. I think we're alright. It doesn't look like repair, like the cheat repairs that they got. It doesn't look like it affects ion damage. I could be wrong about that, but it doesn't look like it. So, I think we're okay. I mean, I can always switch back if I'm wrong, right? But it's time for the antimatter. Oh, it does matter. And then we're just gonna set this. We're just gonna light this candle for sure. Heat beam. All right. Where? Oh, I see him casting. Hold on. Right on top of him. Nice interrupt. Not wait. Nice not interrupt. Maybe. Uh-oh. Don't want my captain to help out momentarily? No, he'll be alright. Just get out of there. To be. Oh, here comes. Treasonous whispers. It's probably going to this guy, right? Can I race it? No, I cannot. Help him out here, will you? And then heat beam on something, just for more pressure. We're still doing alright. Get back in your captain's chair. That's uncool. I knew I should have cast that before. I knew it. I knew I should have cast that before. That's super uncool, man. Super cheap. That's okay. This is systemless, right? Yeah. Did I target this on a systemless? Yeah, I did. Okay. Still have not needed the ion, the other heavy ion lance. Extreme energy detected. I think this is the mind control, right? Probably. This got deployed, so I don't like that. So I'm actually... This is where I'm going to put my ion, right? Yeah. Nice. And then that is silenced forever. So, we're over here now. I heard it casting. Their shields came back online. And I just used my ion lance. So that's bad. So, honestly, out of sheer fear, we change our target. We don't deal 8 damage. But that's okay. So there goes the bombus. So 1 mind control at the front. That's not the worst. Only for 11 seconds. Yeah, their shields came back online. They really should not have. It was just the repair, like their ship repair. Did my big bomb miss? Oh my god, I could have avoided that one easily. I guess my big bomb did miss. This is where it gets hairy. Okay, well. I could keep anti-mattering, but I need my siege beam back online. They're gonna keep repairing until... I think that guy's one of the big casters too. So I need to hop in here. He's mind controlled, so I can't. This is spiraling. I need to think here quickly. I think I am gonna load a different missile. Yeah, load the heavy disruptor. Put it on the shields. I need those shields back offline. Pretty much. He broke through a door? What the fuck, homie? Yeah, this is getting bad, dude. Oh, you're not on the freaking... That's not good, man. That's very not good. Please wear off. Jeez. Alright. Miss. Cool. Disruptor going out. That's good. Alright. Do we care to do some damage here? Probably not, right? Nah. It missed, which is very frustrating. Help. Actually, no, you don't help. You keep piloting. Help prepare, will you? We're really close. We just need that sort of... Oh, he's casting. I can't interrupt him. I absolutely can't interrupt him. Get in there. Nice job. Get out. Can you imagine somebody... Oh, wait, hold on. Is it almost over? It would have been if that shield hadn't come up. This is the most clutch shield I've ever seen happen, to be completely honest. Get a disruption. Next siege beam will do it. Yep. Yeah, buddy. Ariokine Starflayer down. Heavy Frigate. I got a little saucy in the middle of it, but... And I made mistakes. Ooh, the Trilobite. We achieved victory with the Bastard Star, a.k.a. the Wailing Dog. Well, this Wailing Dog wailed all the way to the vault, and it got its bone. Alright. Nice job. Yeah. Good job, Tiberius. Your Stygian worm and mine bolts served us well. The crew of the vessel Wailing Dog emerges victorious. Heck yeah, they do. How much resonance? 6,000? Nice. Let's look at the... Hey, we got an achievement. Oh, it counted the core miner kill, finally. I was kind of upset about that, to be honest with you. Alright, cool. This is something new they added. That's pretty neat. Let's look at Torment 4. Bosses are stronger, stacks with all previous... Ugh, I'll do it, but I won't like it. And then let's look at the Trilobite. Also called the Wailing Dog. No, I'm just kidding. What does this do? What does this got? Circadian Stabilizer. Resting heals 15% extra HP. Okay. So, am I supposed to warp over a lot, or what? No. You're supposed to bring them to you. That's very funny. That's very funny. I definitely will be trying this. And then here's the penetrator. You know, reliable penetrator. Always good. Yeah. All right. So that was Heavy Frigate A. Did we get Heavy Frigate B by beating that? No. I don't know what the Godless Carnage is. Which ship that is. I do wish the... Oh, that is a cool looking ship. I do wish the ship names were made a little bit more sense. Like, they make sense in the sense of, like, I'm pretty sure these are, you know, this is the Sunhammer, which means this is the Pugilist, which means this is the Corpse Mother, right? Like, I'm pretty sure they make sense like that, but it would still be nice to just have that. But still, this ship looks cool, and it has an assault cyborg to start with. What? And a heavy ion. Excuse me? Does this not have shields or something ridiculous like that? No, it does. What is this ship? And a storm cannon too? Is this literally just, hey, get in there and murder everything? What? This is crazy. This ship looks OP. Or maybe that's just me, but like, damn. Cool, I'm looking forward to this one. Alright, well. Just kind of makes the Trilobite look like crap. But we're going to have a lot of fun with this one because we're going to bring people to our ship to beat them up. And that sounds really funny. That sounds very, very funny. We're going to get them, I don't know, we're going to get them in a room with a fire or with a repair, and then we're going to get into our ship to punch them. Which means we probably want a auto surgeon in this ship. But we'll get that. We'll get that we'll get that going. We gotta think what commander. Oh, cool! It shows you which ones you've won with now. That's cool. They keep adding stuff to this game. Probably the Paladin, right? Paladin would be incredible at this. Oh yeah, absolutely he would. Teleport things over, beat them up with the Paladin. Yes, sir. We'll be trying that. All right, so that's it for the Heavy Frigate A. Thanks for watching. I hope you've been enjoying these runs. And I'll see you in the next one, which will probably be the Trilobite beating people up on our own ship. Thanks for watching. Peace.